Okay, so I'm David Pinto. I'm the co-founder, along with my wife, of the Academy of Music for the Blind. And it's a nonprofit organization just devoted to musically talented blind youth. I first met a blind musician in 1996 when I was teaching at a community college, music technology. And this person walked in, a talented pianist, as it turned out, and he started playing the piano while 20 other students were making music on computers who couldn't hear him. But then he started playing the piano, and I rushed to his rehearsal room because I had got an idea. Would it be possible for a blind person to use the computer to do things as we were doing in this post-tape age? Because this was the 90s. And he couldn't. He couldn't do any of it. And I thought, why not? And so I started to look into technology. I took down his phone number. So the short and sweet of it is that I got entranced by the possibility of opening up this vista to talented blind musicians. So I became a computer programmer, and I made that possible. And then in 2002, Ray Charles called me up, and I worked with him for a year and a half, and he gave a demonstration of my software and what he could do with it. He could arrange something in 45 minutes, and I invited, this was at an international conference with Stevie Wonder and Diane Shure and Kevin Kern, blind great musicians in the audience, watching old Ray type out an arrangement. And then I had hired a jazz band, and he hit Control P, it printed it out, and I put it in front of them, and they played it flawlessly. And this was like just amazing for me. But at that time also, I had met a very talented young girl. Her name's Rachel Flowers, and she's now an international sensation. And she's a genius girl, and all of a sudden I realized, well, I always loved children, and I always loved teaching children. I was a recording artist for children too. And I thought, wait, why don't I just make an Academy of Music just for blind children? And that's what happened. And my co-founder, Gail, and soon-to-be wife, she brought her daughter out to study with me. She had just graduated, I believe, from Berklee College of Music as a musician. And then I told her, I'm going to start an Academy of Music for the Blind. So she joined me, and in a year we were married, and happily married, and running this beautiful academy all these years. And it's a small academy. The most people that we've had is 25, but I always wanted to expand. That's part of our mission, is to make this available to all talented blind youth. And then we started teaching remotely, and I found out that supplemented with few personal physical interactions, I could in fact teach the blind remotely. And all of a sudden, that was a revelation to me. I could now not just teach in Los Angeles, I could teach all over the United States. So now we have students from all over the United States. And so it's now possible to spread this wonderful service all over the States. And we haven't got the word out enough. But if the word did get out enough, there would be hundreds, and we could serve them. And that's what I really want to do most of all. I want to serve them. I want to have the delight to know that they get the break that these children got. That they get the break. They get the opportunity to be the glorious people that they are, and feel that self-esteem, self-worth, and be able to make the great music that they make. These kids make great music. From a viewpoint, this is a little bit different. And the little bit different viewpoints of people is the things that fertilize all of our imaginations, make us bigger people. Prior to this whole thing, I was a professional musician. My main thing was classical music. I'm a very satisfied artistic person, having these little kids from 5 years old to 18 to 19 and to be able to share music and joy with him. That's my story.